Alrighty, folks, we're back here with yet another game of the JWHL Showcase. Just finishing up warm-ups here. We have a U16 matchup between NAHA Red and Washington Pride. Should be a good battle on the line. Recapping our last game, that was a 6-1 win by NAHA White over Pacific Steelers in the U19 division. We're back here at the U16 division, RPI's Houston Fieldhouse. Action just a few moments away. Yeah, so U19 does 20 minutes. U16 and below they'll progressively get higher as the age gets higher. So U19's highest level, they'll play 20 minutes. U16 they'll do 17. U14's 15. U12 is like or U10 is like 12 minutes. Yeah. So. Ref is signaling we are about to get underway here as the puck is dropped. NAHA Red comes away with the face-off here as they feed it up the wall. And it looks to be number 23, Cassidy Lobser, going into the zone and roughing up a Washington Pride player there. NAHA trying to gain possession. They can't. The Pride grab it. They send it down. It will be no icing as it makes it on net. NAHA back in their own zone to retrieve now. Number 25, Brianna Gruber. Works it up the wall, but does lose possession to Washington's number 26, Chloe Crowley. Washington still holding, still trying. NAHA gains control, sends it around. Pride is there to meet them. NAHA comes away with the puck after that wall battle. Tries to send it up. Washington steals it, goes back around the other way, and they are now in the zone. They fire one wide. NAHA is there to retrieve as they start heading out of their zone looking for a breakout opportunity. They'll skate it through the neutral zone. Sanders coming up the wall, taking it wide around a Pride defender. Looking upstairs, but losing the puck. Great poke check there by Diane Daviditz. Excuse me if I'm butchering that name. Puck comes back out. NAHA fires one high. It's loose, and it's still saved by the paddle of Washington Pride's Michaela Kazor. Great play with the paddle there to stop that puck from going in. Schaefer feeds over now to Olivia Bonarigo. Bonarigo sends it down low. Washington's there to retrieve it as they battle for it. They send it back in front of their own net, but they get some looks to get that puck out. They can't quite. Schaefer holds the blue line. NAHA's 34 making a great pass there. Tries to feed one in front. It's blocked. Got some bodies flowing, and we will have a NAHA penalty here to number 45, Alana Geiker, who appears to be going to the box for body checking. Power play now underway for Washington Pride. NAHA doing a good job eating the puck there, trying to kill some time off of this. Puck is kept in, but sent right back out by NAHA's number 18, Alara Murphy. Washington now with it. Raquel Walker tries to feed it up, and she does. She gets it up to Ruby Thier, who is unable to connect with her partner to move it across. Washington skating across the middle, shoots, fires. Big save there by NAHA's 31, Nicole Bethune. And it looks like there will be another penalty assessed to NAHA for hooking. Awaiting the number here. Looking like number 18 on NAHA, Alara Murphy, will go to the box for hooking. So it'll be a 5-on-3 opportunity here for Washington Pride for about 45 seconds. Face-off won by NAHA, and they send the puck up. It does trickle its way out. Washington defender number 9, Penelope Davies, back there to grab it. And it does look like that'll be offsides for Washington. So we'll get a neutral zone face-off here. Face-off won by Washington. Davies now with it. Feeding over, trying to get it up to number 12, Ruby Thier, who sends it in, but NAHA is there to collect. Good pressure here by Washington, using that two-person advantage here. But a shot and a block by NAHA's number 23, Cassidy Lobser, who has retrieved the puck and is skating up with it as she puts it into her own bench, just short of hitting her coach with that puck. I'm not quite sure that's how you're going to get more ice time in this league, but hey, we can try it. Face-off win for NAHA as Schaefer feeds it back over to Bonarigo. Bonarigo up to Alara Murphy. Excuse me, not Alara Murphy. She's in the box. That would be Sasha Marino. NAHA now fighting for it down low as the Pride puts some pressure on it. We're 5-on-4 with a minute remaining on the minor penalty to Alara Murphy as Washington works their way up the zone, and a pass to no one. NAHA Schaefer is there to retrieve. Maybe a little tripped up, but no call. We'll see here now. Sasha Marino tries to take it down. She's met with some resistance by Washington, but does end up with the puck once again and feeds it up to Schaefer. Schaefer tries to fake the shot, but finds one in. Gets a shot anyway and a tip in front. What a great play there by Alana Geiker, who almost came away with a tip goal there. Geiker with another big shot. That's blockered away by Washington goaltender Michaela Kazor. NAHA with the puck moving into the zone. Gleicher again puts one off the defender as NAHA returns to full strength. NAHA now with it in their own zone, trying to regroup and get a play going here, but that puck is broken up slightly by the Washington Pride's number 16, Lily Hansen. Washington trying to get out of their zone. They can't quite make it. That's kept in by NAHA defender Brianna Gruber. Looking for some forwards down low, but Washington does come away with the puck. Starts steaming down the ice, but they lose control of it. And there she is, number 8, local Ellie Mailing, trying to steam down the wall, but not quite making a move. 2-on-1 going the other way, but that is picked up by NAHA and sent up into the neutral zone. Washington now with it in the neutral zone, dumps it deep. NAHA to retrieve. NAHA now with it with a great wide pass there to Thompson, but it didn't quite connect. It went off her heel, it looks like. Excuse me, that's Richardson. It's fed over and shot wide by Brianna Gruber. Danica Morden now battling for the puck at neutral ice. It's picked up by NAHA defender Mandeville. Marino now with it, setting it in low. Washington's there to send it back up. NAHA with it now. That's number 18, Alara Murphy, wheeling and dealing around the zone. She tries, she gets it in her feet, she gets it back over to her defensive partner, who sends it low. Kaylee Mandeville now streaking down for it. She battles through some physicality. She tries to come away with the puck, but she can't. Now battling for it, her teammate, Allie Sanders, who fires one in front, and there is a rebound opportunity, but it is thwarted away by Michaela Kazor as the puck comes back out to neutral ice. NAHA must regroup. Murphy looking for a teammate, can't find her, and that puck will go all the way into the Washington zone as they try to rim it around and get an opportunity to get this puck out, and a bad throw in front. Washington now trying to retrieve and find a way out of their own zone, but NAHA is relentless with their pressure right now. They get a shot off. Puck trickles into the corner. The forecheck continues from NAHA. They come away with the puck again. Gleicher with another big shot. Kazor took a second to find the rebound there, but she does find it. She goes for a whistle. 8:35 to play here in the first period at RPI's Houston Fieldhouse. Face-off underway. NAHA coming away with control on that one, and the ref with a little bit of chin music off of that one. Hope he's all right. He did just catch a stick up high. Washington now trying to work it in the offensive zone. They get it up to their defender, number 7, Annabelle Wang, who was unable to hold on to it as they regroup in the neutral zone. They fire it into the changing bench of NAHA, but it gets down the wall, and NAHA now trying to regroup after that change. A great play there to regroup with a nice tuck behind play by Schaefer. Now skating up the ice, number 4, Olivia Bonarigo, who's thwarted there by Wang for Washington. NAHA now trying to get some offense going. As number 17, Abby Richardson, tries to find an outlet. She gets it up to Schaefer. Schaefer to Richardson. Richardson shoots it wide. That puck's coming back up the wall. Ellie Mailing there, able to keep that puck in for NAHA. Richardson with a big shot there, but that is swallowed up by Michaela Kazor. Nice play there by NAHA to get some offense going. They'll get an offensive zone draw here. Let's see what they can do with it. Face-off's underway here as NAHA comes away with the draw. Murphy fires one low. It's pushed away by the pads of Michaela Kazor into the corner. Washington feeds that one up. It goes up on its side, and it will go for icing. That looked like it might have hit the net. took a weird little spin once it got up on its side, and we'll go back to the Washington zone for yet another face-off. NAHA with another face-off win there. The puck comes back up to Murphy. Murphy now taking it into the zone, spinning back around, looking for an outlet as she is pressured heavily here by Washington defenders. She finds it. She feeds it over to Mailing. Mailing fires one high and wide. And now Murphy back to retrieve. Murphy dumps it back into the zone, but does hold the line. It does come back out. Now they regroup. Mailing dumps the puck in as she heads for a change, and now Washington with possession, trying to get that puck out of the zone. They cannot. They're met with resistance from Marino for NAHA, who loses it in a sea of white. And now NAHA working the puck around the wall, trying to find an opportunity to get that puck into the zone and get a shot, but they are being thwarted. Gruber fires one. It's into the glove of Kazor. And we'll have another face-off. 6 minutes to go here in the first period between NAHA and Washington Pride. Face-off win for the Pride here as they find a way out of their zone. The puck is kicked up to number 26, Chloe Crowley, who loses control of it as it is sent back all the way down to the Washington zone. Washington defender number 9, Penelope Davies, trying to work with it, gets it over to her partner, number 27, Fletcher Littleton, who sends the puck up to number 25, Campbell Hegarty, who loses it. NAHA now trying to move back into their own zone. They're thwarted once again by the Washington defenders, who have control of the puck in their own D zone now as that puck trickled all the way back. 27, Fletcher Littleton with it now, feeding it up to 25, Campbell Hegarty. And that one ends up in the stands. One lucky fan might have got that one the hard way. NAHA with the face-off win. They now move into the zone. Washington giving some good resistance there as they come away with the puck, but NAHA continues to battle. NAHA now with it, feeds it in front, and a great disrupted play there by number 7, Annabelle Wang for Washington Pride as they now head the other way and dump the puck in NAHA's zone. Putting some forecheck on them now is number 16, Lily Hansen, as NAHA comes away with the puck, and now it looks like we're going to get an opportunity here, and a big save by Michaela Kazor on that one-on-one opportunity. NAHA's number 23, Cassidy Lobser, getting in the mix on that one. NAHA fires one, and that is blocked by Washington's number 14, Audrey O'Byrne, as the puck is sent all the way down to the NAHA zone, and we'll have another icing. 4:15 to go in the period. 0-0 remains our score. NAHA now with the puck off a clean face-off win. They move around the zone. Murphy now with it. Murphy circling, looking for an option. She's pressured heavily by two Washington players. She can't quite find it, but she somehow ends up with the puck again as it now gets behind the net to number 48, Sasha Marino, who's dancing with it, trying to lose some of this pressure. She goes behind the back, but a bad move as it ends up on Washington's stick. Somehow back up the wall to Murphy. Murphy finds her partner in front. And nobody quite knew where that puck was, as Morden fired one into the chest of Kazor. Murphy with it again now. one down low, and we have a goal. It looks like it might have been tipped in front. It appears to be NAHA's number 27, Danica Morden, with the goal there. We'll wait for the official call here. As play is now once again underway. NAHA taking the lead 1-0 here with 3:15 to go in the first period. Long shot on net by Washington there. Face-off win by Washington there as they try to turn and fire, but they're met with resistance by NAHA's 34, Avery Feek. NAHA now moving up the zone. They are offsides after that play. Coaches always tell you, don't mess with it at the blue line. Mandeville now with it, trying to go into the zone, met with heavy resistance by Washington's D. Washington can't quite find a handle on the puck as NAHA now is regrouping and moving along. Tries to fire across, can't find a teammate to play. And Washington dumping the puck into the other zone, and we are going to get a no icing call here. Washington trying to feed it up wide. NAHA gets a stick on it. Washington also gets a stick on it, and a shot on an errant puck that is saved by Nicole Bethune. We now have we're going to get a penalty here on Washington as there was some interaction with the NAHA goaltender there. Puck fired in front. Washington touches up, and we will get a penalty call here. And it looks like we're going to get a minor for roughing penalty here for Washington's number 18, Evelyn Osland. 2 minutes for goaltender interference. .130 to go here in the first period. Pride with the penalty, NAHA with the power play. Mailing now with it, trying to make something happen from her own zone to the neutral zone. Fires an errant pass, but it ends up on Sanders' stick. Sanders over to Marino. Marino gets it into the zone and holds the line and feeds it down low for Sanders. Sanders loses it as Washington comes up, fires one off the glass, and sends it all the way down to NAHA's zone. NAHA now trying to regroup. They fire it wide, but there will be no icing. Lobser. NAHA now getting control of the puck, trying to settle things down and get this power play going. They have 35 seconds remaining in the period, 55 remaining on the power play. And a nice tip in front by NAHA. A nifty little play there between Lobser and Hovland to pass it back and forth behind the net and still end up getting a touch in front off of number 4, Olivia Bonarigo. Win for Washington off the faceoff, but NAHA does end up with control. Murphy with it now, feeds it over to number 10, Mandeville. Mandeville, with a nice spin move there, trying to get free of this Washington defender. Number 21, Anaya Young, who is absolutely hounding them. Gets that puck sent all the way down low. NAHA regrouping. Mandeville now with it. Mandeville to Lobisher. Lobisher's now walking into the zone, and that is the end of the first period. Our score 1-0 here at the end of one between NAHA and Washington Pride.
Music's gonna put people asleep.
Hey, I just sent you. I just sent you a text. And we're back with second period action here at RPI's Houston Fieldhouse between NAHA Red and Washington Pride. NAHA now moving down with the puck. Lobisher far on the left-hand side, feeds it in front, but it is picked up by Washington's Audrey O'Byrne, who sends it wide. They are still killing a penalty until just now. Washington now returning to full strength. NAHA battles for it in their own zone, down by the Zamboni door. Washington holds the line there. Number 27, Fletcher Littleton, holding down to... Oh, now NAHA gets control of it. Mandeville coming around the back, feeds it over to Murphy. Murphy looking for an outlet, can't quite find one. Murphy's got Mandeville behind the net, but she's going to opt to spin off of these defenders and take the puck herself. She feeds it up now, tries to get it to Lobisher. Lobisher fires across but can't find Hovland. And Hovland now getting the puck to Lobisher. Lobisher now behind the net for NAHA. Feeds one in front but just couldn't quite connect with her teammate to get the chance. A nice play there by NAHA's number 12, Schaefer, stepping in around one of the players. NAHA now with it in their neutral zone, trying to regroup and get a couple players off the ice for some fresh legs. Murphy going in. Anaya Young for Washington Pride continuing to forecheck. NAHA now with it. 37. Alexandra Polashik tries to skate it in. Murphy fires one high and wide. It hits the glass. Washington still trying to clear this puck out. NAHA continuing to hold. Feek now with it, spinning and turning in the corner as Washington retrieves the puck. Ruby Tier sends it around now for her partner, and the puck is shot right out of the zone and down into NAHA's defensive end. Schaefer there to retrieve. Bonarigo there tries to feed one up. It's an errant pass, but somehow they still end up with it until Washington steals it away. Tier now with it, fires it down into the zone. Schaefer there to retrieve for NAHA. And NAHA is looking to break out of their own zone. They are thwarted there by Washington's Campbell Hegarty. Little scrum on the wall. It kicks back out to NAHA. Bonarigo now with it, skating down from the defensive end. Tries to pull a move around the defender's stick. Gets thwarted. And the puck comes up now to Marino, who sends it back in. Marino and Sanders now forechecking. Washington grabs control of the puck, trying to break out of their own end. They do get out of the neutral zone, but lose possession to NAHA, who is looking to regroup, but maybe a little too far as they head back into their own zone. Bonarigo on the roll play. Sanders now with it, trying to bounce it around the wall off the defender. She does get the neutral zone, but Washington pulls possession back as they head down into the zone. And a big block there by Mailing. She breaks it up with either her body or her stick, not quite sure which. Bonarigo now firing it across the ice for Mailing, who's got some room to skate. Don't give her too much room. She's got some wheels. She's heading down now. Interrupted by her own teammate and running right into a Washington player. She still ends up with the puck, fires it back down low, and heads to the bench for a change. Washington now with it. But it is picked up once again by NAHA. A great forecheck there by number 22, Avery Hovland, to get possession. The puck bounces back out to Lobisser, and another save there by Kazor. Richardson ends up with the puck for NAHA, going behind the net, looking for an option, and finds a good one across to the D. It is almost thwarted by Washington, and it is kicked back out to the neutral zone for Murphy to regroup. Murphy loses the puck. Washington gets a stick on it, but can't hold possession. Richardson comes with it. Washington comes through. Diane Davidovitz. Interesting little neutral zone kerfuffle there. Washington ends up with possession, and they put it down into the NAHA zone. Washington forwards Haley Benson and Chloe Crowley in there to forecheck. Well, puck comes out to Murphy, who scores! A great forecheck rush there by NAHA to get control of the puck, and they feed it out to the slot where Alara Murphy was wide open. Face-off win there for Washington, but it is picked up by NAHA. A great chance there for Feek. A great pounce and a glove there by Michaela Kazor of the Washington Pride net. 11:33 here to go in the second period. And it looks like we will get an official goal call on that second one. That is Alara Murphy from Cassidy Lobisser. Murphy from Lobisser. As NAHA is once again in the offensive zone looking to make something happen, but they are met with some resistance from Washington, who now has control of the puck and is attempting to break out. They can't quite get a handle on it. They regain possession now. Campbell Hegarty now with it. It is picked back up by NAHA. Here we go. Sanders trying to dance with it through the middle. And a backhand ripper from the middle of the slot. And it looks like we will have a penalty against Washington for hooking. That'll be Washington's number 23, Jana Cronforst, going to the box. 2 minutes for hooking. Dude, get the door. Face-off now underway. NAHA on the power play. They elect to go with Hovland, Richardson, and Lobiser up front, with Murphy and Mandeville on the back end. Now in the offensive zone, looking to get set up. See if they can get some space here, but this is an aggressive wide box formation here from the Washington Pride, really creating a lot of opportunity to create that bumper play for NAHA. NAHA now with it, moving up. It's Hovland. Hovland pulls a move to the backhand, loses the puck. A good defensive play there by Washington's Penelope Davies to get that puck back. NAHA does regain possession and is looking to make a move. Alara Murphy now with it, beaming up the wall to Hovland. Hovland over to Mandeville. Mandeville takes a shot. It's low, and Hovland there to pick up the rebound. That'll be Hovland from Mandeville and Murphy. Washington now trying to get this puck out of their zone, and they do. It's kicked up to number 26, Chloe Crowley, who fires one on net, and now NAHA proceeding to try and get out of their own zone. That is thwarted by Washington's number 7, Annabelle Wang, who is having a pretty solid game so far defensively. NAHA now with it, number 34, Avery Feek feeds it up. It's picked up by Ryan Schaefer, who tries to get control, but is tied up with a couple Washington players. Get some support from her teammates, and it does look like NAHA comes away with the puck and gets a shot, but no goal. Michaela Kazor says no on that one. 8:27 to play here in the second period. NAHA leads Washington 3-0. Sanders now with it, looking for an option, tries to skate it in, does not succeed. Young now with it, fires that out. Mailing is back to retrieve and get it up to Murphy. Murphy looking for an option, fires it up to the left to Sanders. Sanders now finds Marino, cutting to the middle. Marino kicks it back to Sanders. Sanders is losing the puck here, it looks like. Washington's number 19, Raquel Walker, with a good stick there to break that play up. Washington now trying to get out of their own zone. They are stopped in that effort by Marino. However, the puck does find its way back out before finding its way right back in. NAHA now with it, holding on the blue line. They send it back into the neutral zone. They look to regroup. Mandeville with it. Dancing around with the puck as it goes up, and not quite sure where that one landed. .6:56 to play here. Second period. As the faceoff will go in NAHA's zone. NAHA with a very clean win there by Avery Hovland. They rim it around. They try and get it out now as Gruber seems to be coming up, joining the rush. They have some numbers here. They feed it, and a good breakup there by Penelope Davies for Washington Pride. Bit of a scrum here in the corner now as NAHA comes away with the puck. They hold it at the blue line. It does look like there will be a call against Washington. And just as it always does, the whistle blows right as the goaltender makes it to the bench. It would appear as though Washington's offender in this case will be number 14, Audrey O'Byrne. She receives 2 minutes for hooking. Great clear there by Washington as they start this penalty kill off, sending the puck all the way back down to the NAHA zone. Ellie Mailing is there to retrieve it. Mailing fights for the puck on the wall. She wins. Gets the puck up now to Morden, who takes it wide on the right-hand side and around the net, looking to get set up. Oh, and the puck goes right between the legs of Olivia Bonarigo and comes back out to neutral as Mailing is there to retrieve and give it right back to Bonarigo, who takes it low down the left-hand side, turns her back to protect the puck. Marino now there to get it up to Morden. Morden back over to Mailing. Mailing to Morden. Morden gets one off a give and go with Marino. And a big save by Kazor. Mailing now with the puck back up top over to Morden. Morden back down low to Marino. Marino waits, fires up high above the net. It's picked up by Bonarigo, who sends it back down low for Marino. Marino now assessing her options. Feeds it back up to Bonarigo, who gives it to Ellie Mailing. Mailing now with it. Dancing, shoots, fires just wide. It might have caught a body in front. As Washington sends the puck out, 30 seconds remaining on this penalty kill for the Washington Pride. 4:50 remain in the second period as Hovland sends that puck up cross ice to Lobisser, who wheels around the net, looking for an option. Touch pass to Hovland. Hovland now looking for another outlet, gets it back up top to Murphy. Murphy fires one. It's picked up by Washington and sent out of the zone, as Washington will now return to full strength. 4:20 to go in the period here. NAHA still leads 3-0 as that puck's put back into Washington zone. Great forechecking pressure from Richardson and Lobisser there on NAHA. And Hovland now with it, fires one at the blocker of Kazor. And it's picked up by Washington and brought through the neutral zone. That is thwarted by a great back check of Avery Hovland. Murphy now skating down with the puck, looking to get something going. She tries to cut to the middle and meets 4 Washington defenders. Young now with it. She loses the puck to Richardson. Richardson now has it. Fires one wide of the net. Washington there to rim it around the boards. Feek doing a good job keeping it in. Not quite enough to hold it in all the way, as now Palashik comes through. Tries to walk around and can't, as that is scooped up and swallowed by Michaela Kazor. 3:30 to go here in the second period at RPI's Houston Fieldhouse. NAHA Red leads Washington Pride 3-0. Looks like it'll be Palashik and Benson in the face-off circle for their respective teams as Washington comes away with the draw. Washington now looking to get out of their zone, and they do. They send the puck down. NAHA will be there to retrieve. Schaefer is there. They cycle the puck down low for Bonarigo. Bonarigo sends it up the wall, but it is picked up by Washington. Thwarted away now, though, by NAHA's Alana Geiker, who loses it in turn, but still continues fervently on the forecheck. Oh, and off the post! Almost a great chance there for Jana Cronforce of Washington Pride. NAHA gets it back in the neutral zone. Sanders now looking to wheel and take some ice, and a nice move there. Sanders, but she loses the puck. She had it back for a split second, but not quite enough to hold on to it. Mandeville now trying to feed it in. Met with some resistance by Washington's Evelyn Oslin. NAHA now with it again as Brianna Gruber tries to cut through the middle. Gets it up to Morden, who is fighting along the right side wall. And now a solid forecheck from Marino with support from Sanders. Sanders now down low, trying to battle with the puck. She gets free. She makes a move. She still has it. She puts one on net. And it ends up behind the net once again. Mandeville's there to get the rimming puck as it comes around the wall. Sanders down below, and she almost tucks one in there. And a great shot in front by Marino. NAHA getting a line change now. That won't stop him from having some offensive pressure as Mandeville shoots and Hovland tries to get in there with the rebound. 1:30 to go here in the second period as NAHA is controlling the offensive zone. Lobisser trying to walk right through the Washington defense and almost does. Leaves a nice drop pass for her teammate. And some good puck support here from the NAHA U16s. A great shot there, tipped wide. Hovland now with it, circling the net. Leaves one for Gruber, who's now playing with it in the corner, trying to find an outlet, and almost ends up right on the stick of Lobisser, but ends up back out past the neutral zone. It will not go for icing as Avery Hovland is there to meet it before the goal line. 50 seconds remain in the period as Richardson fires one low. Washington and Washington and NAHA there to chase. Puck trickles back. Mailing now feeds it over to Murphy. Murphy, passes thwarted there by Young on the Washington Pride. Anaya Young, once again, just absolutely devoted to that forecheck, really dogging the opponents there when they have the puck. Puck now moves into the Washington zone. Washington has possession currently, and that will do it for the second period. Still 3-0 NAHA over Washington. It doesn't look like we're going to opt for the ice make, so we'll take a short break here, and we will be back shortly with third period action between NAHA and Washington Pride U16. fast. And we're back here with third period action. They're getting a little jumpy on the circle here. The refs are really pushing for it. And we're back underway. NAHA wins the face-off clean. They send a cross-ice pass to Sanders. Sanders now going into the zone. A great play by Davies to break that up. NAHA's Morden now with it. Fighting off some physical contact there. This poor official, he's already got a stick in the face, and now he's stuck in the scrum as the puck moves around the back of the net. NAHA now gets a great shot, and that's blocked in front by number 27, Fletcher Littleton for Washington Pride. Ellie Mailing, local stud, now coming through behind the net, putting the brakes on, looking for an option. She gets it back to her partner, Alara Murphy. Murphy kicks it up to Sanders, and Sanders goes cross-ice to Marino. Marino now trying to gain the zone, moving in. She's thwarted by Penelope Davies, but does end up back with the puck. Washington now trying to clear their own zone. They do. NAHA's right back in with possession. Lobisser on a drop pass to Hovland. Hovland now looking to make another pass. She feeds it over to Murphy. Murphy fires one off the blocker of Kazor. Murphy now working with it at the blue line. Fires one low. Looks for a tip and a great save by Kazor. Stretching out into the full split and getting that off the toe of her stick and her pad. Washington now tries to get out. We've got an offsides, but that is waved off. Hovland now fighting for the puck. Lobisser there to give her some support. It's sent down low. Lobisser fights for it. She wins it. Lobisser now skating the zone, looking for an option. Feeds one low, but a great defensive play there by Emily Cross of Washington Pride. Puck now back out in the neutral zone as NAHA will regroup. Mandeville kicks it up to Feek. And now Mandeville with it. Mandeville now circling, feeds it back to her partner, Brianna Gruber. Gruber to Mandeville. Mandeville now behind her own net. A good stick on it by Washington's number 16, Lily Hansen, breaks that play up. They now end up with possession, and they're looking to make something happen here offensively. They get a puck in front, but that is scooped up by NAHA, now picked right back up by Washington. Washington fires, and it goes off the post. Washington now getting a little offensive zone time here. Puck ends up on the wall. We'll have a little bit of a scrum here. And it's NAHA's Alana Geiker that comes away with it. 14 minutes or so to go here in the third period. Mandeville now with it, trying to get out of her zone. She does, and it will not be icing as she ends up putting that one on net in the far end. NAHA now with it. Goes behind the net. Trying to do a little bit of wheeling and dealing is Schaefer fires that low. Morden picks it up now in front. The puck is loose. It's loose in front. Washington comes away with control, and they send that puck out as they catch their streaking forward, number 25, Campbell Hegarty, who is listed as a defenseman but has been in quite a bit of the offense today. Morden now with it. Feeds it around. Tries to catch Bonarigo. Washington's a little stuck there as NAHA comes up with the puck. Schaefer now has it with a little bit of time. Finds Bonarigo, who tries to go up the left-side wall to Sanders and can't. Puck goes down into the Washington end. They get a little bit of time as NAHA's changing, but it is picked up by Lobisser, who goes around number 19, Raquel Walker, and sets something up. Lobisser now looking for an option. Feeds it over to Murphy. Murphy now looking for something. She peels back. Elects to go back to the top of the key and feeds one over to Mailing, who can't quite reach it, but is determined to get back defensively and does a great job doing that. Gets back, ends up with the puck, fans on the breakout attempt, but is met with some support from her teammate Avery Hovland, who does feed it up to Lobisser, who is now flying trying to get that loose puck, and she does. She's behind the net, wheeling around, looking for an option, gets it to Hovland, and Hovland fires it wide. Murphy there holds the line, gets the puck to stay in. Richardson with a little bit of support. Murphy sends it back down low. Richardson's on the forecheck with Wang for Washington. And now Richardson feeds it down low, tries to find her teammate, number 16, Kate Lauder. Lauder now giving it over to number 45, Alana Geiker. And they can't hold it as Alara Murphy is now back in her own zone, regrouping with the puck. Geiker now moving into the offensive zone, makes a little move, gets behind the net. She's using her size a little bit to protect that puck as she tries to feed it out front, but no one's there. It is picked up by Lauder. Lauder tries to fire. That puck is stopped by number 14, Audrey O'Byrne of the Washington Pride. The puck comes back out to the neutral zone, and NAHA's Alara Murphy is there to pick it up. Murphy playing with it, tries to get over to Ellie Mailing. Mailing now with it. Mailing loops behind the net, tries to go around. She's going to do a little give-and-go play, but that is picked up by O'Byrne. Murphy now skirting with it in front of the net. That's a dangerous place to play with it. Sanders now comes away with it, but not quite strong enough. You got to keep two hands on your stick as the puck ends up back down in NAHA's zone. Washington gains control of the puck as they feed it up to the point, and they get a shot, but that is blocked in front by Ellie Mailing. Showing some great edge work there with a little stop, and ending up with the puck. NAHA moves on down. Sanders gets around the defender with the puck, looking for an option, really playing heads-up hockey here. Looking, finds Mandeville across the way. Mandeville fires one low. Not quite sure if that went off the pad of Kazor or if that went wide, but a good opportunity nonetheless. Mandeville now with it in the neutral zone. Just 10 minutes to play here in the third. Sanders has it. Sanders fires one right into the breadbasket of Kazor, who skirts it off to the side. Washington now looking to break out as they almost turn the puck right back over to NAHA as Mandeville scoops in and grabs that. Marino now sending it low. Washington's Emily Cross is there trying to get the puck out as they send it up wide. Not quite an icing as Mandeville sends it back behind their net. And they move up the ice off that play by Brianna Gruber, who finds Lobisher off a great bounce play and a nice save by Michaela Kazor. That was a great read there by Brianna Gruber to put that puck off the wall and give Lobisher that great opportunity there on the breakaway. Face off now in the Washington zone to the right of Kazor. And that is won by Washington as they attempt to break it out. Campbell Haggerty now with it. Tries to go to the middle, but they lose it. Haggerty ends up back with it as she goes 1-on-2 against the NAHA defenders. She takes it wide. She peels back. She's battling for it now on the wall, hoping for a little bit of help. And the puck goes in front, but that is thwarted by Bonarigo, who gets it up to Lobisher. And NAHA looking to make a rush again as she drops that back to Bonarigo. It's picked up by Anaya Young of Washington Pride, who then in turn goes down and cuts to the middle, leaves the puck for her teammate, Ruby Tier, who gets it back over, unfortunately turns it over, and that will go down the ice for an icing. Just under 8.5 minutes to go here in the third period. NAHA leads Washington Pride 3-0. Nice clean win there for Washington as Wang fires a shot down low, and that is thwarted away by NAHA's, I believe that's Nicole Bethune. However, I am looking at the NAHA bench, and I do see a Bethune, sitting on the bench. So this is a confusing jersey situation going on with NAHA's net. Puck goes on down to Washington's end. It's kicked out in front by Oh, and a shot. Shot down low there by Mailing as Geiker almost comes away with the tip in front. Washington can't control it in the neutral zone as Mailing goes to Murphy. Murphy now skates it in. Murphy's looking for an outlet, can't quite find one. Solid defensive play there by Washington to try and thwart that opportunity, but they can't quite get control of the puck as NAHA is supporting it incredibly well. Scrum in the far corner here for NAHA. Now it looks to be Morden that ends up with it, and a changing D doesn't allow that play to stay in the zone. Marino comes out. Gets poked. Murphy's there to support and grab the puck. Murphy feeds it over to Mailing, who's got a little bit of room, and she'll feed it up to Sanders, who will go in on the left side, who drops it for Marino. Marino with a little bit of room, fires one. It goes off of Kazor and into the corner, picked up by Young off the wall, and the puck does come back out. NAHA regrouping here in the neutral zone. Mandeville has it, tries to feed it up the wall. That is picked up by Washington and sent back down once again for Mandeville to feed it right back over to Brianna Gruber. Oh, the puck is turned over now, and it looks like Haley Benson will get a chance, but that is thwarted by Gruber. What a good play there by Gruber to get back and cover after that defensive lapse. Ooh, shot from Washington's tipped in front by number 15, Haley Benson. Another great opportunity for her there. This has been a good shift for her. Hovland now skating in, walks around the defender, fakes the shot, backhand, goal. And a nice play there by Avery Hovland to ensure that NAHA will be up 4-0 in this period. Lobisser with a great move there on the defender and does hit the crossbar on her shot. As that shot goes high and wide and out of play. Just under 6 minutes to go here in the third. NAHA now leads 4-0. Had to get a new puck after that one made its way out of the arena. A nice clean win for Washington right up to the defender. A little bit of a miscommunication on the pass. They feed it right back over, and Bonarigo takes it, feeds it right back up to Feek, who can't quite control it as they end up losing a little bit of possession, but they do get it back, and a shot comes down by Bonarigo, and the rebound chance is put into the crease by Alexandra Polashik and scooped up by Michaela Kazor of the Washington Pride. 5:30 to go here in the third, and we'll have another offensive zone faceoff for the NAHA Red. Faceoff win again for Washington. Washington now with it, trying to break out. And they are thwarted once again here by Feek. That puck now makes its way out. Schaefer and Bonarigo are back for the regroup for NAHA. There's almost a trip there, but Bonarigo manages to stay on her 1 foot there as Washington rims that puck around to try and break it out. And they almost do. They make it through the neutral zone. They put it into the offensive zone, and they will forecheck as NAHA gets a couple new players on the ice. And now NAHA firing it around. It comes around for Marino, who spins, looks for an option, tries to get around the Washington defender. just barely makes it. He kicks out to the middle. Sanders now with it. Sanders, Marino, and Morden now making a play here as they are joined by the rest of the players on the ice. Sanders has it, spins, shoots. A nice stick put on it there by Wang, who continues to have a good game here for Washington. It's picked up off of an interception there by Morden and put into the dome of Michaela Kazor, who's able to make the save and cover for a whistle. NAHA wins the faceoff, sends it down into the offensive zone. They're trying to get a little set up here as Marino now has it on her backhand. She loses it off of a poke there from Penelope Davies. They're battling for it now as it kicks out to Sanders. Sanders fakes like she's looking to Murphy. Can't quite make a play, loses the puck. Somehow they end up back with it. And now Morden ends up with it as she feeds it up to Alara Murphy, who makes another spin. Makes a good play there to try and put the puck in low, but Washington is there to make the play. Penelope Davies now skating the puck up for the Washington Pride. Davies now still in the offensive zone, getting roughed up a little bit by the NAHA players. Anaya Young now in there battling with Ellie Mailing as the puck is fired back in by Ruby Tier. NAHA now coming up. Sanders has it. Tries to fire low. Is met with some resistance of the stick there by Penelope Davies. And that puck goes out of play. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the third. NAHA still leads 4-0 as we have another defensive zone draw for Washington. Washington comes away with the puck, battles for it on the wall now. Mandeville is there for NAHA to hold on to things and keep the puck in the zone. A little bit of a battle down here in the corner. Just fighting to get the puck free here. It comes loose, but it looks like NAHA ends up with it. Lobisser, again, she's been all over this tonight. She has a good open look. She fires low and, high into the glove of Michaela Kazor. 2:10 to go, third period. Fired low by NAHA's number, looks to be 37 there. Alexandra Palashik. The puck does find its way back out to neutral ice as NAHA regroups. Geiker's unable to hold on to the puck there. And once again, NAHA tries to get out of their zone. They do not. It ends up with a shot on goal for Washington's number 18, Evelyn Oslin. Setting up in NAHA's defensive zone now for a face-off. They win. It is Morden that comes away with it. And now Bonarigo tries to skate it out, but can't. A prime opportunity for Washington's Evelyn Osland, who missed the puck. And now a puck shot high and wide by Raquel Walker. as NAHA regains possession and tries to go cross ice to Sanders here. Sanders now with it, coming down with Morden and Marino. Sanders goes around the net, looks for an outlet option. Can't quite find one. Now around the top of the zone, and the puck is poked out by Washington, but picked right back up by Sanders. A solid defensive play. Schaefer now with it. Schaefer feeds it over to Bonarigo. Bonarigo now fights to get through the zone. We're under a minute to play here in the third period. Ten seconds to go here as NAHA continues to move things around. The puck is covered by Kazor. 7 seconds to play. We'll have one more face-off. A little bit of a tie up there on the face-off. Time will wind down. Our final score here tonight, NAHA 4, Washington Pride 0. That is it for us for tonight. Please don't forget to tune in tomorrow. We have some great games going on all throughout the day. I will be back on the call tomorrow morning for NAHA U19 versus Balmora Hall School. 8 a.m. right here at RPI's Houston Fieldhouse.